I don't plan to be able to give a commercial between each one, but if these guys keep walking up, I'll keep coming to the podium, okay? We've had Randy Alexander, House member, also join us, and you know, it's a long way over here from Batesville, and some of us went longer ways than others, but thank you, Randy, for making it. We appreciate you. Now, I just want you to realize, as I hear these guys speak, I don't want you to miss the fact of what a big deal all of them are. You know, I should have had them explain their positions, what they do in the Senate and in the House, and I won't embarrass them now by backtracking, but the two guys you just heard, I mean, all of these guys are down there doing a fabulous job for you. They're just not like the ones who are over in the corner that we finally found somebody to come and speak for Blake. We got the cream of the crop. I just want you to know that. So, isn't that right, Blazer? Another cream of the crop, right here.
Thank you. I appreciate all of you being out here today. I'm Gary Stubblefield, Senator from District 6. That's Yale County, Johnson County, Franklin, and Logan County. First time I met Blake Johnson, I liked him. And I liked him because I realized he had some common sense, which there's not a whole lot of down in Little Rock. I also liked him because he and I both had something in common. We're both farmers. I have milked cows for 55 years. And if you think that's not hard work, come down and I'll sell you a dairy farm. Look at these hands. I try to hide this one. This could be the effective plant for the Razorbacks in about 3 years, but anyway, listen, I appreciate Blake Johnson because, like I said, when I met him, I knew he was a hard worker, he was an honest man, and he had a lot of common sense. And folks, I'm going to tell you something. I got a call yesterday from a man who runs a small business, and he works, has some dump trucks, and he works at the Fayetteville Shale. Said he's been building paths down there for 3 or 4 years, and all of a sudden, ADEQ comes in and tells him he's going to have to pay $15,000 a month for a permit to haul shale off of a private farmer's land. And I don't know if you've seen the ADEQ building, which looks like a Taj Mahal. But one of the things we as your legislators, your representatives have tried to do these last, and we're going to continue, is to get rid of some of these idiotic, burdensome regulations that our government has placed upon our farmers, our small businesses, that make absolutely no sense at all. And this is coming from someone who's experienced this as a dairy farmer. I have watched the dairies in this state go from 2,500 to 69 by regulating our farmers completely out of business. Now, one of these days, one of the reasons we have one of the cheapest, the safest food supplies in this country is because, you know, a lot of people complain about subsidies, farmers getting subsidies. Do you realize that if we didn't get subsidies, what you'd be paying for a loaf of bread and a gallon of milk? Every industrialized country in the world subsidizes their farmers. We have some of the safest and the most plentiful food supply in the world, because if we didn't, I have no control over what I get for milk. In 2009, I milked the entire year and lost $130,000. That's getting up twice a day at 3 o'clock in the morning and going to a barn and milking and losing money. Blake knows what that is too. He understands that. We have got to get rid of some of these agencies that are regulating us to death. And they're sitting in their Taj Mahals in their offices writing regulations. Some of them have never been on a farm. Some of them have never milked a cow. They have no idea. They have no idea what it's like to work a full day, and yet they're putting all of these regulations on those of us that are furnishing your food supply. And we've got to put a stop to it. That's the reason we need guys like Blake who understand, who's worked in the fields, and who has common sense, and he knows what it takes to run a business without having all these things. The farmers I know love their animals. They take care of the land. We don't need the EPA and the ADEQ telling us how to take care of our land, because that land is our livelihood. So this man we really need. He is a true conservative. And I know when he tells you something, he'll do it. So I appreciate you being here and allowing me to be here. Thank you very much.